Good morning, good morning. Stephanie McAuliffe here, the Illuminator for Leaders, coming back to you this morning, continuing our series on change. Excuse me. Back at my beautiful Riverwalk, I keep finding different places to come to you each week. And today I asked the question of, if you died today, would you be satisfied with your life? And if you are, that's awesome. But if not, do you know what you want? And do you know how you want to get there? Because change is a funny thing. Sometimes we focus on, I might want to go from here to there. But I focus on the path. And the path is what does the mind fuck. Because I think of all the steps to get there. If you're going through a job change, you need to put together your resume, you need to reach out to people, you need to network, you need to do the interviewing, and then it's leaving something that's comfortable and familiar, even if you hate your job. The same thing can be with a marriage or any other situation. And yet, if you're worried about disappointing another person, by you not taking action for yourself, you're actually disappointing yourself. And we've all been there. Change can be hard, but it doesn't have to be as hard as we make it out to be. And so sometimes it can feel like you're a little kid sitting in the back of the car, and instead of asking, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And driving your parents crazy, your ego is saying, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And you're driving yourself crazy. And so rather than focusing on the path from here to there, focus on what it's going to feel like when you're on the other side. Because that's the energy to connect to. You know what? Change can be hard. Change can be really shitty. Change can mean turning your life upside down. Listen, having divorced twice and leaving a 27-year career on Wall Street, I get it. I also get that I made it a lot harder on myself than I needed to. And so now I ask the question of, because a genie isn't magically going to show up in a bottle for you to rub and to take you from here to there. It just doesn't exist. We're not in Bewitched or any of those other movies. We're actually bewitching in our own life. And so go to the question of, and feel into what it's going to feel like when you're on the other side, when you're no longer in that situation and you've honored yourself in the process of getting from here to there. Because if you can't answer yes to that original question of, if you died today, would you be satisfied with your life? This is where you can play with the question of, what if? Because you may not know, and that's okay. We focus on wanting things that are concrete. But when you play with the what if, of what if I was rafting down this river and just being with the emotions that come with me? What if I focused on where I want to go, not on how I'm going to get there? Because these are the energies and the questions that you can play with as you get from here to there. And rather than continuing to ask yourself, are you sure? Because you already have the answer. You're just blocking yourself from it. Sometimes because of the fear of the change that you're contemplating. Play with, what if? And there's a lot of what ifs, but At that point, then you're putting more of your energy out into the universe. And a different way of getting from here to there may appear. And that's the beauty of stepping into these changes that you may be contemplating in your world. And really, there's nothing holding us back energetically. Yes, there's a virus that we're living with in a pandemic, but you know what? I also see people using that as an excuse for not contemplating what it is that they want to create. Again, if you have questions, or if you would like help on this journey, reach out, because none of us does this alone. And this is where you get to contemplate, what do I want to create? And who do I want to be, and how do I want to show up in whatever time I have left ahead of me? So again, this is just a beautiful peek from a different spot from my Riverwalk. I wish you all an amazing, amazing day, and have fun playing with what if, because that's where the magic happens. I'm Stephanie McAuliffe, your Illuminator for Leaders, and I wish you an amazing day, and we will be back again next week to continue our series on change.